Hello everyone, welcome to this short tutorial on Node.js. Today I'm going to show you how you can set up a Node.js application with a Mongo database. The first thing we want to do is make sure that we have both softwares installed on our computer. So to do that, we want to head over to MongoDB's website, hover over the software and click on the community server link. From here, we can download the community server that pertains to our computer. For Node.js, it's as simple as going to Node.js's website and downloading the version of Node.js of your choice. So once we have both softwares installed on our computer, we can open up VS Code. The first thing we want to do is make sure that we can start the MongoDB community server. Okay, so it says that I already have the services started. The command that I just ran here was brew services start MongoDB. Now if I run a brew services list, you can see here that MongoDB is already started, so that's good. So if I want to connect to the MongoDB server, I can use the Mongo shell. The command that I just ran there was Mongo. This connects me to the community server. Now from here I can run commands such as show databases. These are all the databases that I have installed locally. I can do use a database like dev. So for the dev database, I have notes and users as the collections. I can also do, okay, so this command right here will return all the objects that I have stored in that collection. This lets us know that we are communicating with the MongoDB server. So the installation and everything else was okay. And from here we can go ahead and start setting up our application. To begin setting up our application, we need to run an npm init. Once we have our npm init, we can go ahead and install MongoDB. Alright, we click over here, we see that we have MongoDB installed. Now from here, let's go ahead and create an index file. Index.js. Within index.js, we are going to require the Mongo client. I'm going to head over to npmjs.org. From here, I've already looked up the MongoDB package, and they have a pretty good example on how to start the Mongo client or how to set up the Mongo client. Scroll all the way down right here, and here's the example that I was referring to. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this example so I don't have to type it all out. Head back over to VS Code and paste it in here. I want to change a few things. Instead of my project, I want to use the dev database that I showed you earlier. And it's complaining about this equals here. I'll just use strict equals, which I think is actually preferred. Alright, and so now here I have a connection to my database. So now with this database connection, here I'm going to do db, and I want it to find the notes database. Alright, so let's run this to see if we have everything set up correctly. And as you can see right here, we are getting a response back. These are all the objects that I created. We are able to retrieve our documents from our Mongo database. Okay, so we know we're able to read from the database. Let's go ahead and write to the database. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and insert 2 additional notes right here, and then we're going to run off another query that's going to select the collections from the database, and we should have Jack Black and John Doe in that collection. Let's go ahead and run this file here, and we get an error. Okay, we have an error here, and the error is because I have insert 1. Alright, and here we have Jack Black within there. We also have our user John Doe within our notes. So we're able to both read and write to the database.